Boxing has always been a sport that relies heavily on fighting styles.
Gennady Golovkin will fight in this calendar year. Up to this point, 2013, nothing.
On one side, there are fighters who depend on strength and aggression.
Since the age of 5, Curtis Stevens' boxing career has been guided by his uncle and his current trainer.
On the other side, there are boxers who use precision and strategy to defeat their opponents.
Officially weighing 159 1/2 pounds. As a professional, 27 fights.
Indeed, one of the memorable fights that illustrates this dynamic is Curtis "Showtime" Stevens, an arrogant KO artist.
Curtis, it's my time, Stevens.
And his opponent was Gennady "Triple G" Golovkin, known for his relentless attacks and aggressive fighting style.
Gennady, Triple G.
Curtis Stevens, known as the Brownsville Banger, was rising in prominence at that time. He had impressively secured 3 first-round KOs in his 4 previous fights.
He talked about that loss to Franklin. It's over right there.
Looks like he's starting to feel better.
Stevens knocks him down. He's out. It's over. Stevens has knocked out Ramon.
The first KO occurred when Curtis Stevens entered the ring as a middleweight contender against Romaro Johnson on March 24, 2012. The fight, held at the Aviator Sports Complex, ended in just 2:16 after the first round bell rang. The New York boxer started the duel with his trademark aggressive fighting style. He unleashed a series of punches, eventually knocking Johnson down for the first time in the match, with a combination of left and right punches that Johnson couldn't anticipate. When the fight resumed, Stevens did not let up. He immediately pressured his opponent, knocking him down again with alternating left and right punches. Stevens, standing at 5 feet 7 inches, didn't allow Johnson to stay on his feet for long. He continued his rapid assault, driving Johnson against the ropes. Ultimately, Romaro Johnson couldn't continue after taking 2 powerful and precise left hooks from Stevens. The referee stopped the fight, and Stevens successfully claimed the championship belt. The second first-round KO came in his fight against Elvin Ayala, where Curtis Stevens finished the contest in just about 1 minute and 10 seconds. Even more impressively, the boxer, born on March 10, 1985, managed to score 2 knockdowns in that brief period. Elvin Ayala met the same fate as Johnson, ending up sprawled on the canvas after Stevens delivered a shining left hook to Ayala, ending the fight with an air of arrogance.
Ayala in trouble here in the first, and Stevens has him down again. It is over now. That is it. Curtis Stevens making quick work of Elvin Ayala.
Saul Roman became the next victim of a first-round KO. The tough Mexican boxer was also taken down by Curtis Stevens' relentless fighting style.
From Stevens, but Romano is still there. He's down. The left got him, and he goes down.
After managing to get up from the first knockdown, Roman was immediately put to sleep by Stevens' ever-reliable left hook.
25th time, and here is the first knockdown.
Here we see it right here. Perfect, beautiful move. You see Curtis Stevens catching the right hand with his left
This
hook.
major KO victory led Stevens to challenge Gennady Golovkin for the WBA middleweight title. Stevens was confident that he could defeat the undefeated champion, who had a record of 27 professional fights at that time. The challenge was not just about fighting for the World Championship title. Stevens was also up against one of the most popular and formidable boxers in the sport. Golovkin's fighting style was not that of a traditional boxer. Instead, he was a relentless stalker, always looking to attack and exchange punches. Golovkin's ability to maintain pressure while delivering powerful and precise punches made him a formidable opponent. For example, just 1 month before accepting Stevens' challenge, Triple G astonished spectators at the MGM Grand in Foxwoods and viewers worldwide with a devastating third-round KO against Matthew Macklin.
See here, touch.
After that, the highly anticipated fight finally took place. On November 2nd, 2023, both fighters entered Madison Square Garden in New York City, filled with tension. From the moment the bell rang, it was clear that this contest would be action-packed. Stevens attacked quickly, trying to land his signature punches, seemingly aiming to KO Golovkin as he had done with previous opponents. However, Golovkin was undeterred. He used his superior jab to keep Stevens at a distance and set up his powerful attacks. In the first round, some of Golovkin's measured strikes began to take effect. Meanwhile, Stevens struggled to maintain his offense under Golovkin's relentless pressure, although he did manage to land a few significant punches.
Golovkin wants to punctuate the round with something. He gets in a right cross.
In the subsequent rounds, Golovkin's dominance became more apparent. The champion from Kazakhstan's strength and size proved overwhelming as he won nearly every round. Golovkin knocked Stevens down for the first time at the end of the second round with a powerful left hook that landed squarely on Stevens' head.
Left hook, and he followed it by an even better left hook that sent Curtis Stevens to the camera. The first right hook was a great setup punch. It was a beautiful lead left hook that caught him flush on the chin.
Golovkin's strength was so immense that it visibly affected Stevens as he tried to rise from the fall. Stevens managed to beat the referee's count and continued his fight. However, the punch forced him to play defensively in the next round to clear his head and recover.
And Golovkin looks for the opportunity to land something big. To deliver. Right hand upstairs.
At the end of the fourth round, Stevens nearly turned the tide after landing some good punches.
Deep breath. He see Curtis Stevens coming forward with a 1-2, followed by a little short jab hook.
But Golovkin regained control in the fifth round and continued to press Stevens with his relentless fighting style, never allowing his opponent to escape his reach.
One thing you see here is how well Golovkin cuts off the ring. Stalking, keeping you in his sights the whole time.
By the sixth round, Triple G had complete control of the match. His powerful punches drained Stevens' energy significantly. In the seventh round, it became clear that Stevens could no longer handle Golovkin's assault. However, he wasn't the type of boxer to give up easily and held on until the eighth round. Finally, this spectacular fight concluded when the bell signaled the end of the eighth round. Stevens' corner realized the inevitable, that their fighter could no longer withstand Golovkin's power. They decided to throw in the towel and stop the fight. Golovkin's victory was not only a testament to his strength, but also to his relentless pressure and brilliant tactics. Afterwards, Stevens accepted his defeat graciously, acknowledging Golovkin's superiority and admitting that he had underestimated his opponent.
Gennady